We had been very, very well prepared and trained. What it hadn't prepared me for was the win the hearts and minds of the people type thing that we were going to do. They didn't like us. Before we went, we always felt that we'd be welcome there. When we got there, we found we weren't. They didn't want us. They didn't want anybody there. They just wanted to live their own lives. So that was a bit of a shock. Obviously, the enemy were not happy to have us there, but the general population didn't really want us there either. Yeah, it was a bit daunting. We did a lot of good work over there. We did a lot of civil affairs things. And policy in those days was to win the hearts and minds of the people. So we tried to do that. I don't know whether it succeeded or not in the end. We used to conduct medical things. We built two, I suppose you'd call them surgeries for the locals. We would interact with them through sport. Quite often the local villages, we'd play volleyball in their villages, that sort of thing. And after one action at Binbar, we knocked a school down and then rebuilt it for them. Early 1969 there was a large battle at Binbar where a considerable number of North Vietnamese troops were killed, plus some Australians. During the battle the school was very badly damaged. Some 4 months later, as part of the Win Your Hearts and Minds of the People program, my unit decided that they would rebuild the school. Over a period of about 3 months, and on days when the guys didn't have very much to do, we'd go up and work on the school. While we were there, we became very, very close to the kids there, who were marvellous kids. An unfortunate part of the time was the teachers were murdered while we were there because the Viet Cong didn't like educated people passing the information on. The Viet Cong, the enemy, didn't like teachers as that, but we persevered, got the school built. The kids liked us. My mother used to send us over bags of lollies and I'd hand the lollies out to the kids. Yeah, at one stage the enemy tried to blow us up with a grenade and the kids told us where the grenade was. One of the things that when I said they didn't really like us there, I found that the children were very, very receptive to us. I think they could understand us better than the old folks did. Definite enemy, you know, they're friends one day and enemy at night, so you have to be a bit careful. In Vietnam they had what they called free fire zones and no fire zones. And if somebody shot at you in a free fire zone, you could fire back. If somebody shot at you from a no fire zone, you couldn't shoot back. You had to ring up the local area headquarters and get permission to shoot at them. So that used to annoy us quite a bit. We used to sit of a night and we could see mortars firing at us from the no fire zones and we couldn't shoot back at them. I went back to Vietnam last year and went to Binbar where the school was. It was no longer there. It's now a shrine, but I met a lady there and showed her the photos of the kids, and one of them was her nephew. When I asked her what had happened to all the kids, she assured me they'd all turned out okay, and most of them had moved away down to Saigon. So that gave me a little bit of closure on that. I met her nephew in Binbar. We had lunch together. Although he didn't remember me personally, he remembered the lollies. And he said that was one of the big, and the fact that none of us give him a smoke, because all the kids in those days smoked. It was against our morals to give a 7-year-old a smoke. But yes, I met him, and yeah, as I said, it gave me some really good closure on that particular little highlight of my life. When we left the school towards the last time, the kids gave us all 2 hankies that they'd embroidered themselves at the school with good luck charms written on them. I did get translation of them. One was very brief, it was not quite burnt right, but it was very much good luck. And the other one was we love you. I still have them 50 years later.